Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. But here's another Calgary Stampeders game day post. And we're at week 14 in the 2024 CFL Regular season. As now we're at the Labour Day Rematch. This will be on Saturday, September the 7th. Once again, the Calgary Stampeders will be taking on the Edmonton Elks. However, this time the scene shifts up to Edmonton at the brick field at the Commonwealth Stadium. 5 p.m. Mountain kickoff, and I'm going to have to say it's desperate times for the Calgary Stampeders, and I think they're starting to trend downward. And not a good time to be doing that, as they are fourth in the West Division. Now 4-7 after they lost 35-20. And Labor Day here in Calgary for the Labor Day Classic against the Edmonton Elks. With that win for the Elks, they still played one more game than the Calgary Stampeders. They are fifth in the West Division at 4-8. However, they have been looking a lot better of late, and they're turning on at the right time. And Calgary's been trending down. Edmonton has been trending up, and I'm going to say we're 3 points behind the Saskatchewan Roughriders coming in this week, as they are 5-1. They're going to have that pesky tie for the rest of the season, while the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are technically first by winning the season series. They're 6-6. First in the West, and BC is second in the West at 6-6 as well. But coming into this game, big story for the Calgary Stampeders, as we are making a huge shakeup, as it will not be Jake Maier that is starting at quarterback. It is going to be Logan Bonner. Yeah, Logan Bonner has gotten the nod to start at quarterback, so it's going to end the lengthy start streak for Jake Maier. I believe he was getting up to second longest, believe it or not, only behind Henry Burris, considering all the legendary names he had, but also means he's not been injured. But Jake Maier has been okay, but he definitely didn't do so well on Labor Day, as he did throw for 297 yards, one touchdown, but 4 interceptions, and losing how we lost on Labor Day signifies the change. I mean, all I've seen from Logan Bonner this season is he has been put in essentially during garbage time, because he got reps during the last drive. The Calgary Stampeders had the ball when we got destroyed in Ottawa, and he did play the last few minutes of the Labor Day Classic, and he looks like he has a quicker release than Jake does, so that's definitely a huge shakeup for the Calgary Stampeders. But we also got a big addition in the lineup, or I should say re-addition, as Dedrick Mills. Yeah, Dedrick Mills is back on the active roster, and he is running back, so at least we have that to look forward to. I know Kylan Hill did an admirable job. He's actually on the practice roster. And then we won't have Trey Roberson, because he got hurt on Labor Day. A few players got injured, but those are the biggest names to look for. Is that Logan Bonner is now starting at quarterback for the Calgary Stampeders. I think he played at Arkansas and Texas State in college, and then he's undrafted, so the NFL didn't draft him, so he has no NFL experience. And he was signed by the Calgary Stampeders last year, and he's been in and out of the roster. And on, I think he went out against Chris Reynolds last year, because I remember seeing Logan Bonner on the practice roster and then on the active roster last season. And of course, if you're wondering, gee, what's up with Matt Schultz? You signed him in the offseason. Well, he's been actually injured at the ankle on the 6th game, and he's been practicing again, but he's not on the at the roster, because you got Logan Bonner, the starter. Jake Mayer is listed at number 2, and then Tommy Stevens, our short yardage quarterback, is number 3. So they think this shakeup will pay dividends for the Calgary Stampeders. Is Logan Bonner the secret weapon? Is he the guy after the guy to replace the legend in Bo Levi Mitchell? And he did win in Hamilton. He's actually 7-0 on Labor Day. So I'm going to say, from what I've seen from the Calgary Stampeders, and they've just been very unpredictable, or not unpredictable on the offense. And I'm going to say the defense needs to batten the hatches, because McLeod Bethel-Thompson, who wound up starting at quarterback for Edmonton, I think he threw for like 488 yards, had 3 receivers with over 100 yards. I think that was his career high. So, yeah, we're going to have to batten up the hatches on defense. And hopefully the addition of Dedrick Mills will give us a running attack, and will Logan Bonner change at quarterback, shake things up, and maybe put this team in the right direction. We've lost the last 3 games, and we're 1-4 in the last 5. And we've yet to win on the road this season. And regardless if we run the table on the road, the best we can do is 4-5 on the road for 2024. So, I mean, it's not like the good old days where it was cheaper to be able to make the trip up. I'm not making the trip up to Edmonton in my red, as things have gotten a lot more expensive. So we'll still be here, and hopefully the Calgary Stampeders will just find a way to play a better game overall and bring some hope. Because after this week, next week, part of the Indigenous celebration, the Calgary Stampeders come back home on Saturday, September the 14th. They'll be hosting the Montreal Alouettes, and they actually have already clinched the playoff spot. Defending champs. I think they're 9-1 right now, and coming into this week. And they've been on a 18-1 run, and that's actually the best in CFL history for a 19-game run. So it's not looking easy. And then if you want to look even further ahead, the next 2 games will be back home at McMahon Stadium. Friday, September the 20th, the Calgary Stampeders will be hosting the Saskatchewan Roughriders. So got some big divisional games. But I say this is the second of 3 against Edmonton. So this is huge for not only just even the series and force a rubber match in October, but just see where this team's at. But I'll say, is it the right call to go with Logan Bonner at quarterback for the Calgary Stampeders for this game? So anyway, I'll close out. If you want to follow along this Calgary sports fans journey, just make sure you hit like, subscribe. I'm still a little behind on uploading the live content from Labor Day, but at least I'll have this video up, and then try to upload my moments from the Labor Day Classic for the game. As a note, my phone got hot again, and then where I sit, I don't get the best view of the Jets flying over, so at least I caught them flying south, but I was hoping to catch them flying north, but the phone got too hot, so I'm going to keep that note when that video comes up. So I just want to say, go Stamps go. I'm always a Calgary fan, no matter what, and I always support the Calgary side of the Alberta. So I'm going to say, go Stamps go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.